March 8th, 2014. MH370 waits on the Kuala Lumpur runway, moments from a routine overnight departure.
Inside the cockpit, experienced hands prepare the Boeing 777 for a journey expected to be uneventful.
Just after midnight, the jet lifts into clear skies, carrying 239 people toward Beijing. On radar, MH370 appears ordinary, another green blip crossing Southeast Asia on a familiar night route. Controllers watch calmly from the tower, unaware this routine departure is about to become aviation history. The planned path is simple: Kuala Lumpur to Beijing, a straight overnight line through stable international airspace. Then everything changes. Moments after handoff, someone in the cockpit switches the aircraft transponder off. From civilian radar, MH370 vanishes instantly, as if a modern airliner has slipped into darkness. But the plane does not crash. It turns sharply back, a deliberate move few accidental scenarios explain. High above the clouds, the aircraft continues silently, its wings reflecting moonlight over an unsuspecting sea. Military radar still sees the jet, tracing a path that raises more questions than answers. The aircraft crosses back over land, skirting coastlines and flying with eerie, calculated precision. At Igari, 5 airspace boundaries meet, an ideal place to disappear between different controllers. Investigators later cover walls with maps, data, and theories, chasing fragments of a vanished flight. One unsettling clue emerges. A phone signal briefly reconnects near Penang, then disappears again. Far above Earth, an Inmarsat satellite receives a faint handshake from the missing airplane. Those signals create 7 arcs, not coordinates, narrowing the mystery to enormous bands across the ocean. One theory points below deck. Lithium batteries may have sparked a deadly fire in the cargo hold. Smoke in the cockpit could have crippled communications, leaving the crew struggling to control the aircraft. In an emergency, oxygen masks would drop, but panic and toxic fumes can overwhelm anyone within minutes. Then comes the haunting turn around Penang, the captain's home island, visible through the cockpit windows. Some investigators believe a pilot programmed a final route deep into the southern Indian Ocean. For hours, the Boeing may have flown alone, a ghost flight, crossing black water in silence. Meanwhile, time kept moving. With every minute, fuel burned away, and hope grew harder to hold. Beneath the aircraft lay one of the most remote, violent, and unforgiving oceans on Earth. Eventually, the fuel would run low, forcing the jet toward its final and unknown descent.
If both engines failed, the airplane would not fall immediately. It could still glide for miles.
That possibility leads to another theory, a controlled ditching attempt, not a catastrophic vertical impact. Scattered debris later found ashore suggests the aircraft broke apart after meeting the sea. For families in airport terminals, every new clue brought pain, hope, and another wave of uncertainty. Search ships then swept the Indian Ocean, launching the most expensive hunt in aviation history. Underwater drones scanned mountains, trenches, and ridges, yet the main wreckage remained hidden. When fragments washed onto distant beaches, they confirmed the jet had reached the southern Indian Ocean. One suspected crash zone lies near a deep fracture trench, dark, remote, and difficult to search. Experts use timing and Doppler data to rebuild a path from mathematics, not eyewitnesses. Somewhere on the ocean floor, the black boxes may still hold the final truth. Back at the gate, the journey to Beijing ended before it truly began. Across the years, Memorials and flowers became symbols for lives suspended between fact and mystery. The Indian Ocean keeps its silence, hiding answers beneath waves, distance, and crushing depth. Until MH370 is found, the story remains unfinished, and 239 families wait for truth.